So PaperX, in one of their show matches, decided to play 5 full duelists, including an ISO. And so that, I think, makes this at least one of the first pro ISOs we've ever seen. And it was quite funny just in general how this entire game played out.
Yang benar dari main free
Trevor sih tutornya salah itu.
Iya. Gokil. Ternyata itu dia satchel terbaik. Gua baru tahu bisa kayak gitu. 16 tahun komen Valorant baru tahu bisa satchel kayak gitu ternyata.
Lama tuh.
Remnya diisi. Oh bentar, Trevor di show topper ya. Rojali.
So this is what a lot of this game was, right? Just PaperX running it down, all that kind of stuff. But what I find so great about PaperX is even playing this comp 5 duelists, they find some interesting util combos, which we'll see. It starts off with this, right? Mind Freak here. His blast packs maybe need a little work, right? And you're going to see him here just in a second, just absolutely, you know, laughing a lot himself here. You'll see him here down in the bottom corner, just laughing a lot right there. But what I find great about PaperX is even 5 full duelists, even this kind of, you know, trolling stuff or whatever, they still find interesting util combos whilst doing this, right? So they send the Reina Leah up here as a flash to come around into heaven. They send the Neon Wall into sight, but they're also going to send a Yoru clone in through the Neon Wall and have it run as if someone is still going this way. So you can see it there, just coming down there. And whilst that's going on, they've got the ISO wall here as well, coming in through heaven. And, you know, I've been a big, you know, besmircher, let's say, of this ISO wall. I don't think it's a very good ability, but this is actually one of the areas where it actually looks pretty good, right? Like it covers everything you need it to cover here, and, you know, scales with it. They send the neon stun in. You see the Yoru here, you know, running in, you know, as the neon wall just left. Like, just really, really funny stuff. And then obviously we're going to go back and forth with some of these kills. We're going to get a big old Rosa ult right there, but we're going to see more ISO value in just a second, where we got the ISO shield deflecting that Bucky shot and then get the shield back. And now let's take a look as we'll see more ISO value as well.
Moment.
Aduh. Ya, diculik. Kamu diculik, Pak.
Observer.
Ditungguin. Ya.
Yep, hit them with the ISO ult as you're trying to knife them. Now let's take a look at another round which follows a similar pattern.
Sampai CT.
Ayo. Set. Ya udah lah, Ron.
Salah temennya.
Kalau temennya ngalangin, tapi per second. Set dah. Double kill instan, diri label lagi, lari Slono Boy, terculik memang tapi masih ada something. Dan just pop gaming dari Monyet di kiri, Cah. Dan gitu dia. Wah, just as much.
Okay, so again here, obviously we see the blast pack fail again here from Mind Freak, but again, some of the utility that they use, right? The nade, the stun, it's all coming in here. Like, this is tough to play against, even if they weren't trolling. Right, like there's so much going on here, and then, you know, we are going to get a little self-blind here, but Forsaken manages to find 2 kills anyway. But really, it was this that I was like, imagine if this was a real game. This is like genuinely hard to stop, right? Where you get the ISO wall coming in, we get the stun, we get the vulnerable sent in as well. Okay, you know, Drift manages to find this kill here, but then as you now come out, then the wall goes past you. You've now got a Reina Leah behind that. Like, how do you actually deal with that, right? Like, that's so tough to deal with. And then, obviously, we see the judge here of Monyet finish it off with a no-scope attempt, and PaperX win the round. Okay, the next round here, I'm really only interested in one thing. Again, it's not going to be that serious of a round, but there is some serious takeaways that we might want to think about.
Oh, editornya berarti yang GG.
Itu.
Iya, paham. Bottom, reversi, ya. Boleh. Wah, side gratis kalau kayak gini nih. Retake-nya kayak mana? Duel sih, momen duel gak sih?
Momen duel sih, ayo dong. Ayo, Cah.
Momen duel
tunjukin,
sih,
Cah.
menarik sih.
Ayo, Cah.
Mudahan
Waduh, something tapi udah buka ulti nih, coy.
Super lu, tank Rusia. Ruski, I'm coming for you, my friend. I'm coming for you. Ditunggu ini, lu dijagain angle sama something. Nah, satu kill. Oh, Drift!
Let's go, Drift!
One tap ke arah something. Tapi retake masih harus diteruskan.
Gila ini orang
banget, coy. Ya, waktu makin sedikit untuk roster Han melakukan retake ini.
Si Cahya udah ready ulti dia kalau ada yang dipis.
Makanya.
Siap diculik ini.
Nggak nyampe saya, coy.
Nih,
Kalau ada yang mau saving, ada yang mau
ini kalau ngetap diculik nih.
No distraction.
Nah, duel bang.
Oh!
Player standing.
Reversi. Oke, nggak jadi Ray. Lu jangan.
The part that I wanted to focus on here was using your ISO ult off the information you gathered, right? So they're going to send out this Yoru clone here early on. You just see it walking across there. And now you see the Monyet is going to get ready to ISO ult if anyone shoots it, right? Because you know that that's where they're going to be. So that's a nice little combo off the rip. And obviously they come and take the site, and, you know, we don't need to be that interested in what happens right here. But of course, at the end of this, they then go back, right, and play what actually looks like a bit of a normal post plant here in a 4v3. And now they just wait for the ISO ult, right? And this is the thing, that particularly for a team like Paper X, who maybe you would expect to be very aggressive, you know, when they are playing serious games, you know, this could be something that actually does catch you off, because now you just don't have enough time, right? Obviously, in the ISO ult, in the post plant, even if you lose right here, like Monyet does, it doesn't matter. You don't have enough time. The round is over. Okay, but now you are going to see one of the fastest rounds in Valorant ever.
Hati-hati tuh pemain tuh. Lah.
Drift.
And now I am going to attempt to break down what happens in this round. It's not going to be easy. We might need to go frame by frame, but we got all 10 players here, and straight away you can see we got util going all off, right? Like, it's all going off straight away. And you'll even see it here. We got what looks like a neon shock is going across towards heaven there. You got the Rainer flash here. You got a sky flash coming out here. You see that this neon stun is going to hit the chamber, who then no scopes, gets a kill. Whilst that's going on, we've also got the opposition rays blast backing from heaven forward with a judge, also manages to get a kill just there. And from here it kind of gets a bit messy. You know, we get other sky flashes. Forsaken is coming with his neon fingers and manages to get a kill. The chamber slow goes off just there. We got a sky flash here, you can see us blinded here. We got the Razor going off as well, and they managed to get the kills with the op just up here. Our Astra just managed to get a kill from ramp, I think it was. You can see if we go frame by frame, you literally can see multiple things happening, which is kind of crazy. Here's our Astra, who's going to get a kill as well. And that all happened in the space of 6 seconds. And then finally, last little fun one to end it. Defensive pistol round. What should we do, guys? What's our call on a defensive pistol round in a game like this? Well, it was this. 5 players, all here in vents. And guess what? You can see that the other team has decided to go mid. And this ended in a fitting way as well.
Oke. Adalah, oke lah. Baru tempat satu lah. Bisa.
Skema.
Dah.
No!
Spike down.
Sisa satu. But.